Get ready for a ghostly journey as we rank the Ghostbusters movies from worst to best. This franchise has had its fair share of ups and downs, but one thing's for sure, it's a beloved classic that continues to captivate audiences. So, without further ado, let's dive into the world of proton packs and slime and uncover which Ghostbusters film reigns supreme. But here's where it gets controversial. Ghostbusters 2016. While I must admit that Paul Feig's female-led reboot didn't receive the warmest of welcomes, I found myself enjoying it more than many others. It's true that this film sparked intense debates and even angry emails for years. But let's take a step back and analyze why. Sony's decision to remake the original with an all-female cast was bold, but it also carried a certain risk. A discourse surrounding the film became highly politicized, which unfortunately overshadowed the talented cast's efforts. Kristen Wiig, Melissa McCarthy, Tate McKinnon, and Leslie Jones gave it their all, and even Chris Hemsworth brought some laughs as their secretary. However, the film's fate was sealed from the start, as it strayed too far from the original's canon. And this is the part most people miss. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire 2024, in my honest opinion, this film deserves a bit more love than it's been given. Sure, it's not a masterpiece, but it has its moments. The world-building might be a bit excessive, but Dan Aykroyd's extended role adds a touch of warmth and nostalgia. And let's not forget the heartwarming reunion of the original Ghostbusters at the end. It's a feel-good moment that puts a smile on your face. I had a blast watching it with a crowd, and it's a solid 6 out of 10 in my book. Now, let's talk about the classics. Ghostbusters II, 1989. Contrary to popular belief, this sequel is not as bad as some might say. In fact, it has its fair share of brilliant moments. The first act is a real treat, showcasing the broke and depressed Ghostbusters struggling to make ends meet. Bill Murray shines as Venkman, perfectly capturing the transformation into a hack TV psychic host. His shabby New York apartment, complete with empty beer bottles, is a brilliant visual representation of his post-Dana depression. However, the absence of Elmer Bernstein's iconic score is a missed opportunity. I believe the film would have resonated more with audiences if it had retained the original Ghostbusters themes. The romance between Louis and Janine adds a nice touch too. A modern take on a classic. Ghostbusters Afterlife 2021. Jason Reitman's take on the franchise is a masterpiece in its own right. He perfectly captures the balance between threat and nostalgia, creating a unique blend of American graffiti and Ghostbusters vibes. The ending, with the reunion of the OG guys and Egon's ghost, is an emotional roller coaster. It's a testament to how a reboot can introduce new characters while still pleasing the original fans. Paul Rudd, Carrie Coon, Finn Wolfhard, and McKenna Grace bring fresh energy to the franchise, and Olivia Wilde's appearance is an exciting twist. The ultimate Ghostbusters experience. Ghostbusters 1984. This is it, folks, the undisputed champion of the Ghostbusters franchise. Ivan Reitman's masterpiece strikes the perfect balance between comedy and horror, a feat that many have tried and failed to replicate. The score, the soundtrack, and the cast, they're all top-notch. Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, Ernie Hudson, Rick Moranis, Sigourney Weaver, William Atherton, and Annie Potts deliver iconic performances. And let's not forget the legendary Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, who steals the show. Seeing this film in a theater with an audience is an experience like no other. I was fortunate enough to witness it at TIFF with Bill Murray himself, and it was truly magical. So, there you have it. Which Ghostbusters film would you rank as your favorite? Share your thoughts and rankings in the comments below. We'd love to hear your opinions and spark some friendly debate.